So, welcome back to another episode of The Gaming Anarchy. This is Windrashish, and today we are going to talk about an indie game known as A Short Hike. So, a couple of months back, I was browsing through my YouTube feed and I found this game rather intriguing. It had just released on Nintendo Switch and it was getting rave reviews from everyone, almost like every popular Nintendo Switch YouTube channel. So I searched about it on the web and I found it that it had released on PC about 2 years back, like in 2019. So I was pleasantly surprised that I have the chance to try out this game, and I love trying out new types of indie games, and people were comparing this game to Animal Crossing New Horizons, and that is one of the major exclusive games on Nintendo Switch. So I thought, why not buy it and try it out? So I bought my copy on Steam, and the download was almost like under 1 GB. It's a small game, and I fired it up. So first impressions was that the game, first of all, the graphics was pretty great. I would say the game is made on Unity, and therefore the graphics was on par with most of the indie games that you find on the market. It's colorful, it's pleasant to play. Its graphics is definitely on point, definitely on par with all of the rest of the indie games in the industry that you find nowadays. So nothing to complain right there. You have in the settings, you have actually two options to select. One option will give you to enjoy graphics in 8-bit type, like those games back in the days of early 90s and early 80s, those type of games. Or you can play it in smooth graphics. So you can, when you play on 8-bit graphics, the graphics processing power will be required much less than the smooth graphics, and I'll definitely recommend playing on smooth graphics because this game is pretty easy on computer resources, and you don't need a high-end graphics card or something like that to play it. It will even play on onboard graphics on most laptops and desktop PCs. Moving on from the graphics point of view, onto the gameplay, and first of all, the game has only one objective, and that is you have to get from point A to point B. The point A is your home, and the point B is the Hog Peak, which is the tallest part of a mountain. You have to climb up a mountain using a certain pathway, and you have to complete multiple objectives to get to that point. And you can proceed to complete, and some of those objectives are actually side objectives. So you can either complete your main objective, or you can sidetrack a little bit, complete the side objectives, and then go forward onto the main objectives. Like, for example, you have a side objective of fishing, so you can take your time off from the main objective and start doing some fishing and catch some fish, and even sell those fishes to a ship owner who will buy from you those fishes. One thing to note is that to reach your objective, you need to gather multiple more than, I think, around 7 feathers. I mean, you will be playing as a bird in this game, okay, and and as you will be playing as a bird, you will need feathers to fly. So the more feathers you have in your inventory, the better you will be at your flying. So if you have one feather, you will fly a little more than having no feathers. So to reach your objective, the game recommends at least having, I think, 7 feathers. 7 feathers, which is the the minimum recommendation. You can go above 7 feathers, but the 7 is the minimum recommendation. So once you get those 7 feathers, you can complete your objective, means the main objective, and you can go back again and collect the feathers, rest of the feathers. You can collect the feathers either by buying them outrightly from various dealers around the town, or you can either find feathers scattered across some places on the map. So and some places on, and to buy those feathers you have to gather a certain amount of currency. I mean, one feather will cost you around, I think, if I remember correctly, 100 or 200 something coins. So you have to collect those coins in, I think it's 40 something, 40 to 50 coins per feather, I think. So in order to buy those feathers, you have to gather those coins, and when you gather those coins, then you will be able to buy the feathers from the dealers. And the thing is, in order to get those coins, you can do various types of activities, like you can do fishing, because you catch fish and then sell fish. You can gather those coins, and there are other types of activities as well, but I would definitely say fishing is the most easiest way to earn more cash to buy feathers. So once you get those feathers, at least 7 of them, you can reach your main objective. And once you reach that main objective, which will take around 1.5 hours to 2 hours to complete, the game will continue right after that, and you have the option to complete the rest of the side objectives that you have on the map. You can play beach ball with your friends. You can, I think, go hiking. A race which is through the mountain paths and all. So the game is pretty, I would say, it's pretty small. 2 hours for an indie game is kind of acceptable, but the people who are comparing this game to Animal Crossing, I'd say that's pretty much a dishonor to Animal Crossing, because when you play Animal Crossing, you can invest in hours and hours of playtime. But in Short Hike, once you complete the main objective, you have no reasons to go back into the game again, because the map is kind of boring. The objectives are rather, I'd say, not much worthy to play for, because the reward system is there is actually no reward system. The rewards you get for completing objectives is very, very less. So I'd say it's a one-time experience, and it's not an experience that you want to have again after completing it. So it's definitely not even comparable to Animal Crossing. People who are comparing a Short Hike to Animal Crossing are seriously bonkers, and they definitely hype this game up to a different level. So I definitely say, don't compare this game to Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is a different type of game. It's much more enjoyable, much more pleasing. You can play even 200 300 hours. People have played more than 500 hours. Some people have played more than 500 hours on Animal Crossing New Horizons. So a short hike is like a short experience. It's as simple as that. It's a 2-hour experience or 3-hour experience, and that's it. You cannot go back. You will not have the motivation to go back to the game again. So what do I recommend? I definitely recommend buying this game on sale and nothing else. Buy this game on sale either on Nintendo Switch or Steam, which should be under, I think, $5. And at full price, I don't think it's worth it because of the playtime and nothing to do apart from the main objective in this game. I definitely say it's kind of an experience that I'll cherish, but not something I'll remember for the future. And definitely not a groundbreaking game, but it's a small experience that you can enjoy if you don't have any current games on your backlog. So in terms of score, I definitely rate this 6 out of 10. And apart from that, this is I'd say buy it on sale. Definitely buy it on sale. So that's been it. Hope you enjoyed my short review, or I'd say comparison with Animal Crossing New Horizons. And in case you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe and hit that like icon, so that hit that subscribe icon as well as the like button, so that more people could enjoy, and YouTube can recommend this video to more people who are looking to buy different types of indie games on the market. And thank you for watching.